Richard Gere is one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, and he stars in the brand new film, Norman. In the movie, he plays a small-time operator in way over his head, doing the dirty work for an influential world leader. I spoke with Richard and Joseph Cedar, the movie's writer-director. Guys, welcome to South Florida. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I love this movie. I really enjoyed it very much, and I think the main character, is such an interesting, dynamic guy.
And this is where our friend Norman Oppenheimer comes in.
Do you know Norman Oppenheimer?
No, I don't.
Very nice to meet you.
I wanted to start with you, Richard. It's not, to me anyway, what I think about when I think of a Richard Gere film, right? It's usually like the powerful, sexy leading man kind of thing.
You don't think Norman is powerful and sexy?
It's true.
Jeez.
It does evoke a bit of an officer and a gentleman kind of vibe. But for you to play this role, for you, what was your favorite part of it?
Favorite part of it?
Yeah,
no, it was
just the role.
working with him.
Yeah.
Look, Joseph wrote an incredible script. He's an incredible filmmaker. So for me, it was a great joy. We connected early on, seeing the possibilities and also the degree of difficulty of pulling that off, especially for me, because obviously this character is not very close to me. My own personal instincts are almost always completely opposite of what Norman's are.
That almost became our working tool. Like, find out what Richard's natural tendency is and then do the
And then
exact
turn it
opposite.
upside down. Yeah, that's true.
Norman Oppenheimer.
I have to leave. This is unacceptable.
So I'll tell my partners that we had a good conversation.
He's someone who completely lies or exaggerates to the nth degree, to the point where I don't know that he knows what his story is.
Joe, but this is time sensitive.
You spoke to him?
I'm not following you, Norman. Did you speak to him or not?
Why haven't you returned my phone call?
Why do I get the feeling
But nothing you tell me is real.
let's just say, get ready for a big surprise.
There was one point a character says, why did you lie? He's in his face, completely in his face. It's an opera going on. Why did you do this? And he looks at himself and goes, I don't know. And that's a completely truthful answer from his side. There's a lot about him, I don't know.
And the payoff's great, because I love the ending of the film, and I like to try to figure out the ending as I'm watching the film, as I think a lot of moviegoers probably do. So, question for both of you: when writing a film, do you start with the ending and work backwards? And when reading a script, are you wondering how it's going to end? Are you ever motivated to maybe flip to the last page first, see what might happen to your character?
Mine's the easier one. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Never?
No, never. No, I want to be pulled along. The first time there's kind of a very special, somewhat mystical moment the first time you read a script. Now, I can tell in the first 3 or 4 pages if I care about this world.
Yeah, and for you writing it, do you work backwards? How does it work when you write a script like this?
Well, with this one, there was a character.
Yeah.
And the effort was to try to find a plot that captures the essence of who this person is. And every scene had to be an externalizing of that motor that moves Norman. When I think I understood Norman in a way that was deeper than when I first started out, somehow the scenes started writing themselves. And the ending was a natural result of where the story was going. It wasn't planned in any way.
You're like a drowning man trying to wave in an ocean liner.
But I'm a good swimmer.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Well, I enjoyed it very much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And maybe there'll be a sequel, although probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. Thanks, guys.
Although, you never know.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.